Hey, good Sunday morning to you. This is Heather, and I thought I would start a little video journal about my Baja experience and all the things that I have seen and done so far, just to give me and others encouragement, and then also to share my story of how the Lord has really blessed me with just doctors and nurses and friends and family to encourage me along the way. So, first, I thought I'd tell you a little bit of history. My left ear is the one we're going to be talking about, and I actually have hearing loss in both ears. My main hearing loss is conductive, and I have some neuro. Now, conductive would be meaning that your middle ear, so you have the outer ear, the middle ear, and then the inner ear. The middle ear would consist of the three smallest bones in your body. The with those three bones, however they function, can lead possibly to hearing loss. And so that is the main form of hearing loss I have. Neuro deals with the nerves that are on and going to the auditory nerve, but mainly your cochlea. And that is much more significant usually. If there is damage there, it's harder to work with. Of course, now we have cochlear implants. Um, so I have always gone to an ENT ever since really I can remember. I had ear tubes all the time as a kid. That was normal to me. This was before they could even do them in office. Had to actually have surgery. That would have been the 1980s and the 1990s. When I was in elementary school, I had a hearing aid that went over my ear. I was very sensitive about that and was always afraid I'd get made fun of. So I probably didn't wear it as often as I should have. Well, I didn't wear it because when I would wear it, kids would say things and then I could hear them. And so I don't remember wearing it much in middle school. And when I was in high school, I remember we went to the library one day and a group of friends, we were working together on our project, and I couldn't hear what they were saying. I knew they were talking. We were all at the same table. I went home and I remember telling my parents I can't hear my friends in the library. And so somehow we had lost or misplaced my first hearing aid. And so we went and I got one, and so I had one in high school that went in my ear. I don't remember the first hearing aid as much, but I remember in high school when I had one and I got it activated, or I turned it on for the first time when it came in after you have to send off a mold of your ear. And so when they made it and I put it on, I was like, what is that? And they said, what? And I said, that sound. And they said, the air conditioning unit? And I said, oh, okay. And I turned around because there were people talking. And so my brain thinks they're in the same room. But it was actually people down the hallway. I was like, there's people talking down there. And yeah. So it was super cool. And so I loved having my hearing aid in high school. I wasn't as nervous about wearing it or really cared very much because I was kind of over peer pressure. It's like, whatever they're going to say, whatever they want to say. And plus, it was in my ear, just like this one is now. And so you couldn't really see it. It didn't go behind my ear and stick out and everything. So I had that in high school, and it was either 1998 or 1999. I was getting ready to graduate, class of 2000, and my parents, we decided when we went to my ENT, we are going to ask him, is surgery an option? Anything like this? What should she do moving forward into college? Because I am a music educator and I play French horn, and so I'm always around music. And so I remember Dr. Griffin telling me, there is a type of exploratory surgery we can do. I just don't really know what I guarantee. And of course, there's no guarantees in any type of surgery. But he did give percentages. He said 60% when we get in there, whatever I find probably can't be repaired. because he knew my history. I had had this for almost 18 years now, and ear tubes and just in and out. He had been my doctor the whole time. And so he said, then 20% we can actually make it better, and 20% it'll get worse. And so my parents let me make the decision. I actually talked to my band director. I remember going in his office and talking to him about my decision. And because I was going to Jacksonville State, I had a music scholarship. I didn't want any more, and that was stressful enough to me because going off to college and I wanted to do well and get a great education. I was so excited about college, just getting to study music all day, every day. And I didn't want any more stress on that and on me. And so I decided, I prayed and I decided, you know what, I'm just going to wait. So let's get a hearing aid. Let's get an updated hearing aid. And then we will see, down the line if anything else happens. And I kind of really forgot about it for a while, like 20 years. And so I, we did that. And I got I don't know if I got no, I didn't have an updated hearing aid until 2009, which is where I'll continue my next story. Thanks for joining.